Hi guys, welcome back to Fact and FUD Crypto. Today's date is December 4th of 2018. My name is Ben and I am not a financial advisor. Now today is going to be a bit of a follow-up opinion piece to the video that I made yesterday. And the video that I made yesterday was titled Insider Says $50 XRP End of Year. Now, in case you guys clicked through the thumbnail onto this video, I'm going to tell you straight up right now, I don't have a price prediction. I'll say it again. I don't have a price prediction. Thank you for hearing these words. It is the simple truth. And I'm also going to say this again. I am not a financial advisor. I took zero finance, accounting, entrepreneurship, or economics courses in university. So I have no educational background that deals directly with money, how it is generated, and how it is dealt. Today's video is also not the rebranding that I was talking about in some previous videos. This is to address people who think I fully endorse other people's price predictions. Every time I post a price prediction on this channel, it is from someone else, not myself. And there are only 2 price prediction videos on my channel. Let's talk about those for a minute, okay? So the video that I made yesterday, the one titled Insider Says $50 XRP End of Year, that was created about 23 hours ago, and it's got 3.5k views, and it is still growing. The other one that I made was titled XRP Calculator and Short-Term Predictions. The thumbnail says $1,632.35 per XRP. Now, I want to make clear that these are not my predictions, but they are fun to entertain. Why? Because we are early adopters. Because we are the 1.5 million who are investing in XRP that see its potential use case. And furthermore, if it is able to surpass BTC in a bull market, not in a bear market, but in a bull market, that is when we will know that our investments have paid off. For those of you who may be new to the channel, I previously made some videos that busted some news articles that are flat out wrong. And what I'm talking about is some of those clickbait news articles that say things like Bitcoin is now legally usable in China for transactions and blah, 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 and things like that. You know, it's things like these that grate my nerves because it's not true. That's the first thing. And the second thing is that is a website that is working hard to get your click so that they get AdSense. Nothing more, nothing less. That is not reputable journalism whatsoever. You can go back and see a few of my videos where I talk about this. I also am doing as much as I can to buy as much XRP as I can. This month I'm going to extremes, and right now I've got less than $20 in my bank account, and that is supposed to last me until Friday. And it should be able to, because on my side of the planet, cost of living is relatively cheap and I have a decent salaried job. It's just that what I am doing is I'm cutting my expenses to make sure that I am able to purchase more XRP. What do I mean by that? I mean that by going out to a restaurant and me buying a bowl of fried rice, well, that's basically 6 XRP that I cannot buy under present market conditions. You know what I'm talking about? If I pay $2, that's 6 XRP that I'm not getting. I'm trying to cut things from my day or my diet that I don't actually need, like Monster Energy drink. That stuff is $2 a can. Again, another 6 XRP gone every time I make such a purchase. I'm also taking advantage of the things that my job has to offer me right now. For example, cafeteria food. A lot of my coworkers complain that there is no taste or no flavor to the food at our cafeteria, but I don't complain because I'm thinking about where I'll be in 5 years with my investment, and that's what you should be thinking too. I also want to dig into, for a moment, the reason why people make clickbait videos on YouTube. For those of you who don't know, the way the YouTube algorithm works is the more comments that you have at the bottom of your video, the more thumbs up or thumbs down that you have at the bottom of your video, the more your video will be discovered. And if you can make an attractive thumbnail, then you can grab a lot of people's attention and get them to click through for at least a few moments, and that will increase, if you will, the overall watched minutes to your channel. Another blunt example is if I was the first person on YouTube to make an iPhone 12 video. Like if I actually had the iPhone 12 in my hands and I did a review, a tech know-how video for the iPhone 12, and if my channel had absolutely 0 subscribers to it, then no one would discover this. And instead, what YouTube would do is they would actually push videos of the iPhone 11 to people who are searching for iPhone 12. It's really difficult to describe. You'll only fully understand what I'm talking about if you have raised your own YouTube channel, if you have created your own content, and if you have tried to produce quality content for your viewers. I made this channel because I love talking about XRP, all right? And I'm hoping that you guys are into XRP for the same reasons that I'm into XRP. The reason why is because, of course, Ripple's funding. They were, of course, funded by Google Venture Capital. Also, the people, they've got an all-star dream team in their staff. They've got former SEC and former NSA members. They've got one of the people who worked really high up at AOL back in the day. Of course, I'm talking about Brad Garlinghouse there. They've also got amazing goals. Their building is located in the same building as Bank of America. I'm sorry, their company is located in the same building as Bank of America. And they have the same they've got massive undertakings going at them. They also have a practical use case for the XRP token over other cryptocurrencies. And I feel as though this is the last piece. This is the most important piece that I want to stress to you all. I feel that the XRP token is the one cryptocurrency that can surpass Bitcoin. Now, in reference to my most recent video about price prediction, I want to get this out of my system. I want to tell you all this. First and foremost, I always tell you I am not a financial advisor. Secondly, I always tell you guys that you should take what that person is saying with a grain of salt. And last but not least, I want to tell you this. If you believe someone else's prediction, then the results of you believing that prediction are yours to bear. Stop and think about that for a minute. Okay? I remember I watched a YouTube video a while back. It was maybe 8-9 months ago, where a guy said that Dragon Coin was going to go back up to $2 a piece. And that altcoin has done nothing but plummet ever since then. So imagine my surprise when I put $50 on Dragon Coin and it plummeted and I never saw ROI on that. Likewise, I don't expect you guys to go out and spend 10,000 US dollars on XRP. I don't expect you guys to go out and apply for a loan to buy more XRP or Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency for that matter. Just invest responsibly. The #1 rule of investing is never invest more than you can afford to lose, right? Remember that and you'll flourish. Now, the reason why I made this video is because I feel as though a lot of people who were commenting on that previous video that I made, my most recent price prediction video, which is not my price prediction, but someone else's, I feel that far too many of these people were taking me literally, thinking that I was thinking that it would be $50 end of year. Now, it would be nice if it's $50 end of year, but that's not going to stop me from investing more in XRP. And it's not going to stop me from investing equally as much into Bitcoin. All right? Now, on a closing note, it could be that maybe this is a part of the YouTube heat, and as the saying goes, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. You know, but I'm curious to hear what you guys think about all of this. Like, do you think we should be hurling insults at each other over price predictions? I'd love to know what your opinions are. So make sure you leave me a comment below. If you guys thought this video was worth listening to, make sure you leave me a thumbs up and consider subscribing, because this really is the fastest YouTube channel I've ever had. Because a week ago, I had only 80-something subscribers, and now I'm literally at 222. And I couldn't have made it this far without you guys. Thanks a lot. I'll see you all next time.